Morning, students. Yesterday we discussed divergence and curl and the problems. So today topic is solenoidal and irrotational vector with problems. I share the document. So voice interesting అది clarity ఉందా?
Yes, sir. Interesting, sir.
Okay. Okay, today topic is solenoidal and irrotational. What is the definition of solenoidal? Suppose div FO equal to 0, then F is called solenoidal vector. Okay, div means del dot F bar. Suppose del dot F bar value, resultant value equal to 0, then F is said to be solenoidal vector. Next, irrotational. Del cross F bar equal to 0. Del cross F bar equal to 0, then F bar is irrotational. Suppose del cross F bar not equal to 0, then it is called rotational vector. Now, we find out the solenoidal vector from the given of F value. Observe that the problem is find the value of A if the vector ax square y plus yz plus I bar plus x y square minus xz square into z bar plus 2xyz minus 2x square y square k bar has zero divergence. One important point is there, has zero divergence. Zero divergence means divergence is zero. Divergence means del dot F bar. So del dot F bar 0, that is solenoidal. Here, one important point is has zero divergence. Divergence means del dot F. Zero divergence means equal to 0. The definition of solenoidal, del dot F bar equal to 0, then F bar is called solenoidal vector. F bar is solenoidal vector. So, other name of solenoidal vector, zero divergence. Zero divergence or solenoidal are same. Next. And a continuation of the problem, find curl of the above vector has zero divergence. And find curl F bar also at the zero divergence. First of all, we take the given problem, one name is F bar. Let us take the given problem to another name F bar. So first of all, we write F bar equal to the given problem F bar equal to the given problem ax square y plus yz into I bar plus xy square minus xz square into j bar plus 2xyz minus 2x square y square into k bar. So given vector, let it name be F bar. So F bar. Next, also given div F bar equal to 0. In the continuation of the problem has zero divergence, that means div F bar equal to 0. First we find out the div F, then equate into 0. So not show the divergence, not show that F bar is solenoidally. F bar is solenoidally is given. So we show that F bar div F equal to 0 is taken. Find the value of A. Div F equal to 0 తీసేసుకొని A value find out చేయాలి. So first we find div F and equating to 0, then finding the A value. So div F means del dot F. What is the formula of del? The standard formula and unique. I dou by dou X, Z dou by dou Y plus K dou by dou Z. This is the formula of del. In between the operator dot and write F. F is the given problem. So given problem means this one. Ax square y plus yz into I bar plus something. So in operation dot in between two vectors, multiplying the corresponding terms only and remaining all terms are equating 0. Why? I dot I1, I dot j is 0. So multiplying in between dot operator, multiplying the corresponding terms only. So I dot I1 dou by dou x of ax square y plus yz, j dot j1 dou by dou y of second term xy square minus xz square. First value I dot I1, so dou by dou x of this is the quotient of I in del. Next, quotient of I in F. In F, the quotient of I is ax square y plus yz. So dou by dou x of first term ax square y plus yz plus second term multiplying second terms. So j coefficients j dot j1 and the quotient of j is in del dou by dou y and the quotient of j in f xy square minus xz square xz square and multiplying third terms. So the quotient of k, so dou by dou z in del and the quotient of k in f 2xyz minus 2x square y square. Applying the partial differentiation of these three terms. First, with respect to x in partial differentiation, ax square y. First we write in the ax square y the constant terms. So ay is constant and applying the derivative with respect to x, so derivative of x square equal to 2x. Plus and second term with respect to x the term yz. Here no x term in second term, so completely with respect to x yz are 0. So 0. In the first differentiation ax square y plus yz is in first term ay is constant and derivative of x square equal to 2x plus with respect to x here no x term, therefore with respect to x yz is 0. Finally the remaining value are 2axy in the first differentiation 2axy. Then go to second differentiation. So applying with respect to y partially to xy square minus xz square. First applying to first term. Here y term is available. So with respect to y, x is constant. So first we write the constant term x. Then apply the derivative of y square with respect to y. With respect to y, y square derivative 2y. minus with respect to y x z square. Here no term of y, so complete it is 0. So finally remaining value is 2xy. And next, last differentiation in with respect to z. Observe that in first term z term is available. Before we finding the derivative of z, we write the constant terms. Here constant terms are 2xy. Here constant terms are 2xy. Applying z with respect to z, the derivative of z equal to 1. Here no z term, so with respect to z, the total term is equal to 0. Finally, after completion of derivative, the remaining value are 2xy, 2axy plus 2xy plus 2xy. So 2axy plus 2xy plus 2xy, 4xy. Here, observe that 2axy plus 2xy plus 2xy in given problem has zero divergence, then it is equating to 0. So 2axy, 2axy, 2xy, 2xy, 4xy equal to 0 because in the problem, given problem, it has a zero divergence. Then I equating to del dot f equal to 0. Zero divergence or solid both are same. Next, 2axy, subtracting 4xy on both sides, that equal to 4. In left hand side 4xy cancel, right hand side minus 4xy. So a equal to minus 4xy dividing 2xy on both sides. 2xy, xy cancel 2 in 4 terms in 2 times. So a equal to minus 2. So once observe that the problem is find the value of a. So we find out that value a equal to minus 2. What is the condition we used? Has zero divergence condition. So del dot f equating 0, then we finding the value of a. Suppose if a equal to 2 minus 2, replacing in the given problem, automatically find out the div f is equal to 0. Or suppose a equal to minus 2 replace in the given problem, we find out div f, then automatically equating to 0. So we find out the reverse process. Here a value not there, so equating to 0 divergence, then condition is div f equal to 0, we getting the value of a. And second one is find the curl f bar. Find the curl of the above vector has zero divergence. That means recently we finding the a value a equal to minus 2 has zero divergence. We getting the value a equal to minus 2. This meaning above the vector has zero divergence. That means recently you finding value a equal to minus 2, substituting the given problem. After that, finding curl f. This meaning find the curl of the above vector has zero divergence. Already we find out the zero divergence, we getting value a equal to minus 2. So a equal to minus 2 getting value, what condition we use? Zero divergence. So find curl of the zero divergence condition used to find the curl. Okay. So replace after has zero divergence, we getting a equal to minus 2. Before we finding curl f, first of all we replace a equal to minus 2. So a equal to minus 2, substituting in the given problem. So the problem becomes minus 2 x square y plus yz into I bar plus xy square minus xz square into z bar plus 2xyz minus 2x square y square into k bar. So this equation means we are applying the zero divergence condition. So zero divergence condition means replacing a equal to minus 2 in the given problem, automatically this condition is zero divergence condition. Then we find in the Karloff. So let it name be a bar. Okay. So we find the Karloff bar. What is the definition of Karloff? It is symbolically represent Karloff bar equal to del cross F bar. In both vectors, commonly vectors are I, J, K. In the first vector, the quotient of ijk is dou by dou x. The quotient of j is dou by dou y. Quotient of k is dou by dou z. And the second vector, the quotient of I, replacing a equal to minus 2 equation. So here, minus 2x square y plus yz. Here, replacing this. So now we expand the debt. Expand the debt with respect to first row, the first quotient, alternative signs, first plus I bar, eliminating corresponding row and corresponding column, and finding the data of ABCD like as AD minus BC. So dou by dou y of this value minus dou by dou z of this value. So applying derivative, finally getting 2xy minus 4xy. Finally, I bar into some value 4xz minus 4x square y minus j bar into 2yz minus 4x square y minus y plus k bar into y square minus 2 plus 2x square minus z square minus z. This is the Karloff bar has a zero divergence. What is zero divergence? Putting a equal to minus 2 in the given problem, automatically zero divergence condition is used. Then we getting the Karloff value. Here observe that if Karloff not equal to 0, Karloff not equal to 0, then it is not irrotational, it is rotational. Okay, this is rotational field. Suppose Karloff equal to 0, then it is called irrotational. So this is the first problem. Then go to seventh problem. What is the statement of seventh problem? Show that each of the following vector are solenoidal. What is the condition of solenoidal? Immediately del dot f bar equal to 0, then f bar is said to be solenoidal. In the above problem, we are applying the condition reverse, but here directly applying the condition of solenoidal. Solenoidal definition, div f equal to 0. Symbolically say that del dot f equal to 0. So suppose del dot f equal to 0, then f is solenoidal. So here the problem statement is each of the following vector is solenoidal. Here two vectors is given. One is first problem, second one is second problem. We show that the two vectors is solenoidal. Let it be named as, first we find out the first problem, then take the vector, put it name is f bar. So let f bar equal to first problem x plus 3y into I bar plus y minus 3z minus j bar plus x minus 2z into k bar. Finding the del dot f. Del dot f means I dot I want dou by dou x of first value, dou by dou of second value, dou by dou z of third value. So directly find out first value, dou by dou x of the quotient of I is x plus 3y. Next, dou by dou y of plus dou by dou y of second value. Second vector quotient of j y minus 3z. And the third vector dou by dou z of third vector is x minus 2z. Applying partial differentiation in the first one with respect to x, dou by dou x of x equal to 1 plus 3y equal to 0. Here no term of x. With respect to y, 1, here no y term, so it is 0. So with respect to z, x is 0, so minus 2. So finally 1 plus 1 minus 2 plus 2 minus 2 that equals 0. So therefore the first vector equal to 0. First vector means del dot f bar equal to 0. Then f bar is solvent. Similarly, we do second problem also. So here another vector name is g bar. So take g bar, del dot g bar is 0. Then g bar is solenoid. Okay. Solenoidal means div f equal to 0 or div g bar equal to 0 or div u bar equal to 0. Any vector equal to 0, then that vector is called solenoid. Okay. Next problem. మా వాయిస్ క్లారిటీగా ఉందా? వినిపిస్తున్న వాయిస్ అర్థమవుతుంది ప్రాబ్లమ్స్?
ఎస్ సార్, ఇప్పుడు వినిపిస్తుంది సార్ క్లారిటీగా.
ఓకే. One simple problem and important problem. The statement is if u equal to x square plus y square plus z square, observe that is it vector or scalar? U is vector or scalar? ఏమో u vector or scalar చెప్పాలి.
Scalar.
Vector or scalar?
Scalar.
Scalar, right. సో స్కేలర్ ఎందుకు అంటే దీంట్లో ఐజేకే లేవు కాబట్టి ఇట్ ఈస్ స్కేలర్. అండ్ హియర్ వి బార్ ఈజ్ వి బార్ వెక్టర్ ఆర్ స్కేలర్?
ఎస్ సార్,
వెక్టర్. సో రైట్. సో one scalar and vector is given, then show that div of uv bar equal to 5u. So div of multiple of one scalar and vector, multiple of scalar and vector, and applying with div, the final result you will show 5u. Okay. First of all, we multiplying the scalar to vector. Okay, given u equal to x square plus y square plus z square and v bar equal to xi bar plus yj bar plus zk bar. Now multiplying uv bar. So general multiplication. So u means x square plus y square plus z square into, so uv into v bar. V bar means xi bar plus yj bar plus zk bar. Now multiplying first x into
సార్ ఇంకా జాయిన్ అవుతాడు సార్.
ఓపెన్ చేసే ఉంది, జాయిన్ అమ్మను.
ఓకే సార్.
Okay. So first of all multiplying x into u. So x square plus y square plus z square into I bar plus y into again x square plus y square plus z square, general multiplication, into z bar plus z into x square plus y square plus z square into k bar. After that we multiplying x to inside or applying uv formula. uv formula in apply cheychu leda lopala multiply chesi alaina calculate chesukochu. So observe that here div f of uv bar, div uv bar equal to applying the derivative. So dou by dou x of first term, dou by dou x I dot I1, dou by dou x of x into x square plus y square plus z square. So uv bar equal to ఇంత ముందు మనం రాసిన వాల్యూ ఇక్కడ ఏదైతే ఉందో అది uv bar. దీనికి డైవ్ అప్లై చేయాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి? ఈ ఐ డాట్ అయిపోతుంది, దీన్ని డో బై డో ఎక్స్ తో మల్టిప్లై చేయాలి. జే డాట్ జే ఈక్వల్ టు 1 మల్టిప్లయింగ్ డో బై డో వై, కే డాట్ కే 1 మల్టిప్లయింగ్ డో బై డో జెడ్. వెన్ అప్లయింగ్ డైవ్ ఆటోమేటికలీ ఇట్ మల్టిప్లయింగ్ కరస్పాండింగ్ టర్మ్స్ ఓన్లీ. ఇంతకు ముందు మనం ఒక వెక్టర్ ని స్కేలర్ ని మల్టిప్లై చేసినప్పుడు మల్టిప్లయింగ్ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ టర్మ్. సో ఎక్స్ ఐ బార్ ఇంటూ ఎక్స్ స్క్వేర్ ప్లస్ వై స్క్వేర్ ప్లస్ జెడ్ స్క్వేర్ ప్లస్ వై జే బార్ ఇంటూ ఎక్స్ స్క్వేర్ ప్లస్ వై స్క్వేర్ ప్లస్ జెడ్ స్క్వేర్ plus zk bar into x square plus y square plus z square, general multiplication. But in divergence, general multiplication not possible. So I dot I only exists, I dot j 0, I dot k 0. So multiplying first two terms plus multiplying second two terms plus multiplying third two terms. This type of multiplication exists only divergence. So after we multiplying uv bar, then applying divergence, we multiplying corresponding terms only. Corresponding terms means multiplying first terms, multiplying second terms, multiplying third terms. So that is in quotient of I dou by dou x, in the quotient of first term. So x into x square plus y square plus z square. Actually in del here quotient of I bar, this is also quotient of I bar. So I dot I 1. So remaining term is dou by dou x of x into x square plus y square plus z square. In two ways we finding the differentiation, multiplying x inside or applying UV formula. So I applied UV formula. What is the formula for derivative of UV? UV dash plus v u dash. First of all, x is constant, derivative of x square plus y square plus z square. Derivative of x square with respect to x 2x, derivative of y square with respect to x 0, derivative of z square with respect to x also 0. Plus here x square plus y square plus z square is constant and derivative of x equal to 1. Finally, x into 2x, that equal to 2x square plus x square, 3x square plus y square plus z square. Similarly, we write next term x square plus 3y square plus z square. So similar గా రాసుకోవచ్చు. ఇక్కడ ఎలా అవుతుందంటే first value 3x square plus y square plus z square, then second value similarly x square plus 3y square plus z square, and similarly third value x square plus y square plus 3z square, or each and every term find similar way. So finally 3x square plus 3y square plus 3z square, adding on both on the right hand side, that equal to 5x square plus 5y square plus 5z square. Common to 5 on right hand side, 5 into x square plus y square plus z square. So first value 3x square plus y square plus z square, plus second value x square plus 3y square plus z square, third value x square plus y square plus 3z square. So adding corresponding values, 3x square plus x square plus x square. How much? 5x square. Y square plus 3y square plus y square, 5y square. So finally common to 5 on right hand side, 5 into x square plus y square plus z square. We know that x square plus y square plus z square is given value u. So replace x square plus y square plus z square by u. Therefore the right hand side value is 5u. Okay. Some important vectors conditions are available here. We find out one by one. First, the standard value capital R bar equal to xi bar plus yj bar plus zk bar, and modulus of R bar, it is also represented as small r, that equal to root of x square plus y square plus z square. These values are fixed, and r square equal to square root cancel. r square equal to x square plus y square plus z square. And another standard equation, dou r by dou x. How to remember it? Here r by x. So we write the reverse of right hand side, x by r. Dou r by dou y. In left side, r by y. Reverse it, y by r. Dou r by dou z. In left side, multiple of derivative r by z. Reverse it, z by r. These values are fixed in entire vector differentiation. So we use this value, find out the conditions. First condition. If r bar equal to x a bar plus y a bar plus z a bar and small r not equal to 0, then show that gradient means. So del of 1 by r square. Observe that here no operation either dot or cross. So it is called gradient. Gradient of 1 by r square or del of 1 by r square. Grad of 1 by r square or del of 1 by r square is right hand side value minus 2r bar by r power 4. So take the given values, r bar equal to x a bar plus y a bar plus z square bar, and also fix value x square r square equal to x square plus y square plus z square, and also fix the value dou r by dou x equal to x by r, dou r by dou y equal to y by r, dou r by dou z equal to z by r. These values are all values are using in the first condition. Okay. Next, so take LHS, del of 1 by r square. So del of 1 by r square, what is the formula of del? I dou by dou x in the condition 1 by r square, j dou by dou y 1 by r square, k dou by dou z 1 by r square. Here not possible to multiply corresponding terms. Multiplying corresponding terms condition only possible in divergence. It is not divergence, it is gradient. Gradient multiplication is general multiplication. 1 into 1, 1 into 2, 1 into 3. General multiplication is possible in gradient because gradient applied to scalar functions. R square means x square plus y square plus z square. X square plus y square plus z square is a scalar because it doesn't contain ijk terms. So del always applied to scalar. Div always applied to vector. So here multiplication is generally. So I dou by dou x of 1 by r square plus j dou by dou f of 1 by r square plus k dou by dou z of 1 by r square. Next, I into dou by dou x of 1 by r square. First we find out this value and write remaining terms are similarly. Or another way is possible, take sigma. Sigma also possible. Okay. Sigma with respect to x is possible to apply derivative to r square. Yes, it is possible because r contains x and y and z variables because r square equal to x square plus y square plus z square. So r is a differentiable with respect to x, with respect to y, and with respect to z also. So we find out the differentiation r square with respect to x. 1 by r square derivative minus 2 by r cube. R dou by dou x of 1 by r square means r power minus 2. And dou by dou x of r power minus 2 like as x power n, derivative of x power n into x power n minus 1. So n into r power minus 2 minus 1. So minus 2 r power minus 3 that equal to minus 2 by r power minus 3 go to denominator then r power 3. So finally minus 2 by r cube. Or simply written as derivative of 1 by r square that equal to minus 2 by r cube. And internal derivative with respect to x we applied, but variable is r. So dou r by dou x. We know that the fixed value dou r by dou x equal to reverse of these terms. R by x here, then we write x by r. So that equal to minus sigma minus 2 by r cube into x by r. So that equal to minus 2x by r power 4. Okay. into I bar is also available I bar. So minus 2 by r power 4 is common value, and expand the xi bar. Expand the sigma first to xi bar, next to yj bar, next to zk bar. So xi bar plus yj bar plus zk bar value is r bar. So minus 2 by r power 4, it is not possible to expand sigma, so it is constant. We expand only vector xi bar, first xi bar, then next value yj bar, then last value zk bar. It is standard value r bar, that equal to simply RHS. Okay, next problem. Next problem is del dot r bar by r square. So this problem, you do homework. This one is important. Div of r power n by r bar. Div means del dot r power n by r bar. So r bar means xi bar plus yj bar plus zk bar. So multiplying, first write the formula of del and multiplying r power n into xi bar plus yj bar plus zk bar. In operation dot, we multiplying corresponding terms only. We multiplying corresponding terms only. So multiplying first two terms, multiplying second two terms, multiplying third two terms. So here I dot I1, so dou by dou x of r power n into x, dou by dou of r power n into y, dou by dou z of r power n into z. We taking sigma to calculate easily. Take sigma, find a single value, dou by dou x of in first term dou by dou x of r power n into x. So I apply the derivative of UV formula, because r is differentiable with respect to x and x is also differentiable with respect to x. Both are in multiplication position. Now applying the derivative of UV formula. What is the formula of UV? UV dash plus V U dash. So sigma, first r power n is constant, derivative of x equal to 1. Here x is constant, derivative of r power n into r power n minus 1, and internal derivative, variable and independent variable are different, so dou r by dou x, that equal to sigma r power n plus x into n into r power n minus 1. What is the condition of dou r by dou x? X by r. So that equal to sigma r power n plus x into x square n r power n minus 1 by r, that equal to r power n minus 2. Now expand the sigma. In the first term, r power n plus x square into r power n plus x square n into r power n minus 1. Similarly, we expand first term r power n, replace x by x square by y square, second term, and replace y square by z square. We observe that here r square minus 2x square by r power 4, r square minus 2y square by r power 4, r square minus 2z square by r power 4. Taking r power 4 as LCM, so r power 4 into, find out the calculation. Finally, r square by r power 4, that equal to 1 by r square. So here that we finding this value, n into r power n minus 1 common, and remaining x square by r, y square by r, z square by r, plus first terms r power n plus r power n plus r power n, 3r power n. So here denominator r is available, r power n minus 1 by r, that equal to r power n minus 2, x square plus y square plus z square, x square plus y square plus z square equal to r square, n into r power n minus 2 into r square plus 3r power n, plus n into r power n plus 3r power n, common r power n on right hand side, that equal to n plus 3 into r power n. So important problem. So in this problem, we have to easily calculate, take sigma. So I finding this value only. Next expand same term here replace x by y. So here x, here y, and here z, and find out the values. Okay. Next problem. Curl of R power n. These problems also take homework. Okay. This problem is very important. If f equal to x square plus y square plus z square whole power minus n, find the div of grad f and determine n value if div of grad f equal to 0. So the given condition div of grad f equal to 0, then find n value. So condition is reverse condition. Div of grad f equal to 0 is taken and finding the value of n. Okay. First of all, given small f. Here f is a scalar or vector. The given small f is represents only scalar because here no ijk terms. Only f is contains x square plus y square plus z square power minus n. Scalar values always represent small f, small u, something like that. So small terms are representing the scalars, capital terms represent the vectors. So f equal to x square plus y square plus z square whole power minus n. Then we know that the standard fixed value r square equal to x square plus y square plus z square, and also fixing the value dou r by dou x equal to x by r, dou r by dou y equal to y by r, dou r by dou z equal to z by r. These all conditions are fixed and standard values of the vector differentiation. Then we write the given equation. The given equation is f means x square plus y square plus z square, x square plus y square plus z square whole power minus n. We know that x square plus y square plus z square equal to small r square. So f equal to small r square whole power minus n. This is like as a power n whole power n, that equal to a power mn, multiplying both powers. So f equal to r square into r square power minus 2. So r power minus 2n. So this is a scalar. And then applying the grad. Observe that in the problem, first we find the grad f, then applying the divergence. So grad means grad always applied to scalar. So grad means del of function. Del dot function, not only del function. So grad f means grad of r power n taking sigma. Grad means del. Problem is r power minus 2n. Expand the del, we write I dou by dou x into r power minus 2n plus j dou by dou y r power minus 2n plus k dou by dou z r power minus 2n. So here also simply find out in then taking sigma. So it is also possible to take sigma. So we take sigma just taking first value only I dou by dou x of r power minus 2n. After evaluating the differentiation, then easily expand the sigma value. So dou by dou x of r power minus 2n. So derivative of r power minus 2n is possible to derivative with respect to x. Yes, it is possible because r contains x, y, z terms also. So derivative of r power minus 2n, like as derivative of x power n into x power n minus 1, be like that minus 2n into r power minus 2n minus 1, because here independent variable and functions are both are different. Then applying internal derivative, that is called dou r by dou x. So sigma minus 2i into n into r power minus 2n minus 1 dou r by dou x equal to x by r. So we simplify the equation. Sigma minus 2i into n into r power minus 2n minus 1 by r, that equal to r power minus 2n minus 2 into x. Now expand the sigma. So here expand the sigma. Now expanding the sigma, this value first x term, this value second term, this value third term. So common terms are commonly in right hand side, and the remaining terms are simplifying the equation 2n plus 2 minus 3, that equal to finally 2n into 2n minus 1 into r power minus 2n minus 2 after applying the divergence. Here dou by dou x, this value applying the divergence, divergence means del dot the resulting function. So corresponding terms are multiplication, dou by dou x is available. So dou by dou x of x into minus 2n into r power minus 2. So minus 2n is constant. So x into r power minus 2n minus 2. Now applying the derivative of uv. So taking this value is u, taking this value is v. Applying uv, first value constant, derivative of r power minus 2n minus 2. This is like as x power n, x power n derivative n into x power n minus 1, be like that minus 2 minus 2n minus 2 into r power minus 2n minus 2 minus 1, and eternal derivative dou r by dou x equal to x by r. In the denominator r, it is r power minus 2n minus 4. After that we finding differentiation, we expect this is all first term, we replace x square by y square. In second term we replace y square by z square in third term. This is the expansion of sigma. First we find the only single term using the sigma condition. After find out the differentiation of sigma, then expand the sigma easily. How to expand? Write first term plus in replace x square by y square in second term plus replace y square by z square in the third term. So commonly values are common 2n, 2n plus 2, and the remaining terms are r power n minus 2 into r power. So 2n plus 2 minus 3. Finally 2n into r power minus 2n into 2n plus 2. So given that the given problem, after finding the derivative of grad f is equal to 0. So finally 2n r power minus 2n minus 2, 2n plus 1 is equating to 0. So 2n plus 1 equal to 0. 2n equal to minus 1. So n equal to minus 1 by 2. So n equal to minus 1 by 2, we getting the value using the condition of divergence of grad f. First we find the grad f. Here f is scalar. When grad f, then resulting v vector is applying to the divergence. Grad f vector, grad f is resulting value is vector, then apply div of grad f and equating to 0. Grad f always scalar. So sorry, f is scalar, grad f is vector, div f is scalar. So first మనకి ఇచ్చిన f అనేది స్కేలారు, గ్రాడ్ f అనేది వెక్టారు, div of grad f అనేది స్కేలార్. Okay, then equating to 0, we finding the value of f. So div always scalar, gradient f resulting value is vector, f is scalar. Grad always applied to scalar. So f is scalar, grad f is vector, div of grad f is scalar. Then equating 0, we getting the value n equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay, next topic రేపు చూద్దాం.